Good morning, beautiful beautiful beings of light and peace and joy and happiness. Oh boy, we could just go on and on with all those beautiful words that really define us. And we can take a break, complete break today at any time. Can you imagine all the free time that you have or potentially during a day? You might not think in those terms because we are busy. We're busy. We're busybodies. Instead of being a busybody, be a busy soul. And what a soul does, it goes within its shell. It goes within this impenetrable bubble of God's presence. And it stays there and it lives there and it sees the world from there and it meditates there and it takes a break from being human throughout the day. Throughout the day. Yeah. So we're going to experiment with things like this morning. So thank you as you picked an amazing day to be here, Sarah, Lisa, and Jim, and Betsy. Just an amazing day. I have a quote from Robin Williams, which you probably have never heard, but it really does put us in that framework that I'm talking about right now. He said, "Silence is my new answer to disrespect. Silence is my new answer to disrespect. I no longer react. I no longer argue. And I also do not dive into drama. I just remove my presence." Gandhi was the same way. He said, I don't hate these penetrators of our freedoms in India. I just don't I just don't communicate with them. I just don't negotiate with them. I let them be, right? So let's just like think in terms of what Robin Williams said. Just remove your presence, my dears. Just remove your presence from yourself, from that mind, from all the plans you have, all the little knowledge, which we said yesterday is a very dangerous thing, and go within. And the idea of that is to surrender. Surrender. Again, here we go. Surrender. Let silence have you. Let silence have you at hello right now and at goodbye. Let silence have you. Surrender to the source. Let go. Let source, the creator, the one who's running this show, this universe, I think they know what they're doing. So let them, allow them, that source, to take care of this craziness in case you get involved sometimes and get worried sometimes and get frustrated sometimes and get angry sometimes, just in case that we have a place of refuge. That refuge is in the silence, the only place of protection. Surrender your heart, and you will know everything. And surrender to consciousness and bliss, and you will be everything. So let's just take a moment and be without thought, and be without this world, which disrespects us. The delusion, wouldn't you say, is very disrespectful to our true nature. The Maya, the delusion, is very disrespectful to our true nature. So let's, as I think it was Sri Teshwar who said, let's hie homeward within. Let's hie homeward within and spend this moment here. Just all you need, All you need, my dear, is one golden moment of silence. And the key with that is to have lots of little moments today. You might think you're too busy to have a moment, right? That's the big delusion. We get caught up. Do you ever get caught up in yourself as the little self, as the struggles of this world, the anxieties of this world? Do you ever get caught up? Of course we do. But we can always break that pattern by going within. We're going to learn about the breath between the worlds this morning. The breath between the worlds has nothing to do with the lungs, it has everything to do with your soul. So just for a moment, take a break from yourself. Just walk away. Just remove your presence from this outer world and be at peace. See, just a little breath break like we're having right now in the stillness, in the peace, in the silence can make your day divine. To starting today, take plenty of breath breaks. Just walk away from the disrespect of this Maya and delusion, which is all around us, everywhere, in every situation. Just walk away. Or remove your presence, says Robert Williams says, remove your presence. Just silently remove your presence from this world. And here's the breath of breaths, my dears, that I want to share with you this morning. I call it the breath of spirit. And the way I've always practiced it is that the source, spirit, has an out breath into all its living and non living creations. It has an out breath. So as that spirit breathes out, we, as the recipients, receive that out breath of spirit. Imagine, as a collective, it happens every breath that everyone takes. The out breath of spirit. We call this, or this person that is going to share some thoughts with us right now, calls it the breath between worlds, between this world of delusion and this world of reality. And so we receive the out breath with every out breath of spirit. We receive it with an inhale. And then we as a collective offer our breath as humans, trying to wake up here, trying to be the reality that we really are. We give spirit all our love on the exhale. as a collective, as a humanity, as a collective. I call it breath of spirit. So just for a moment more, just go inside and let's feel that. Inhale as the breath of spirit, which means everything that's real is coming in on an inhale, and we are receiving it, my dears. And then as you exhale, we as a collective, as a unity, united world, offer all of our love back to that source on the exhale. Take your time. Yogananda said it only took him one breath to go into ecstasy. One day, which is today. Our only day is today. One breath can give you relief from this grief. Just think of it. If you take breaks, breath breaks, spirit breath breaks. Throughout this day, take you less than 30 seconds to change your state of mind from worldly concerns to happiness within, just like that. Now be aware of this as I share this post from this very, very awakened being. Gosh, there's so many beautiful beings awakening right now. It's part of the new day, the new earth. There's there's a lot of stuff going on the other side of it, right? Just it's in our face. But guess what's in our heart and souls is something much, much greater than this outer chaos. Much, much greater. And you can have it. You have free will. Your will is free to breathe. So the breath between worlds, before the word was, before the word was spoken. Remember that in the Bible? In the beginning was the word was with God, the word was God. Before the word was spoken, before light was born, there was breath. Not the breath of lungs, but the breath of consciousness itself. You are pure consciousness. We are pure consciousness. The inhale of spirit into matter, and the exhale of matter returning to spirit. Isn't that beautiful? It's just what we practiced. The inhale of spirit into matter, and we are part of matter because we have a physical form. And the exhale of matter, or our exhale breath, returning to spirit. This is the pulse of the cosmos, the eternal rhythm that sustains all worlds. All of a sudden, we're going cosmic, right? One breath, and you're in a cosmic state of consciousness. No longer just struggling and surviving, just barely keeping your head above the storm, the stormy waters. Every inhale, then, you take, and be breathing now, my dears, be breathing while I share this. Your consciousness can receive. You don't have to use your mind. Guess what? You're mind free. You're mind free. Use your heart. Use your real instrument, your soul. It cognizes everything. So every inhale you take draws the universe into you. The unseen source, the unseen descending and touching the seen. Your physical form, your physical breath. Every exhale releases creation through you. And it releases everybody into spirit. Remember, we're a we. We're united in the one. There's no separation between you and me and thee. So every inhale you take draws the universe into you, my dears, and the unseen descending into you, which is touching the seen. Every exhale releases creation through you, the divine expressing itself in form. That exhale breath of you is the divine expressing through you in form, and you're returning that intimacy. God's intimacy coming in on the inhale, and your intimacy with God on the exhale. You are not merely breathing air. You are breathing light. You are breathing source. The Hermetic adept knows this. They know this, the Hermetics. Hermes. That breath is the bridge between body and soul. As Yogananda said, the breath ties your soul to the body and releases your spirit to the divine. Breath is a bridge between body and soul, thought and manifestation, silent and sound. It is through conscious breath that we align heaven and earth within ourselves and unify with our brothers and sisters on this planet and bring peace to our planet today. Today. Every breath that you use your free will, remember, you're free. your free will to bring unified consciousness, the thought and manifestation into silence and sound. It is through conscious breath that we align heaven and earth within ourselves. When the breath is still, the mind is still. When the mind is still, the soul remembers. When the breath is still, the mind is still. When the mind is still, the soul remembers. And it's in that pause between the inhale and exhale that we finally find our rest. It's in this pause between inhale and exhale that creation rests, and we get to rest with it in the stillness and the silence, free, untouchable, impenetrable, nesting in the surest, most beautiful space of all, within our own soul reality. In that pause, the illusion dissolves, my dears. One spirit breath dissolves the illusion. Could be 5 seconds that you do this breath. It dissolves delusion. It puts you in the safe zone. It changes your mindset. It puts you into a state of super awareness. And when this illusion dissolves, the self and the universe merge. When the illusion dissolves, the self and the universe merge. Into one vast awareness. And that is the moment when Source remembers itself through you. One breath. One moment when Source remembers itself through you. One breath today. And then another. As we take these spirit breath breaks to lessen the intensity of what is being revealed into our world. Everything's coming to the surface, and we got to let it come to the surface so we see it for what it is. A prod to the remembrance of God, to remembrance of brotherhood and sisterhood, a prod to the remembrance that we are souls. We're not humankind. We are angels in drag, souls on a mission. So the illusion dissolves and the universe merges into one vast awareness. And in that moment, Source remembers itself through us. That means we feel it. We experience it, Source through us. So breathe, my dears, not as a body breathes, but as the soul breathes. Live today as a soul. Live today, removing yourself from the chaos. Just remove your presence. Close your eyes. Receive a big breath from spirit and exhale with the world back to spirit as we feel the unity of life instead of the chaos and separation of life. So breathe not as a body breathes, but as a soul breathes. Breathe light into your cells. Breathe truth into your heart. Let your breath become a prayer. Let it become a prayer. My dear, as Hafiz says, my dear, let prayer become your beautiful lover. Let prayer become your beautiful lover. Become free of this world. Become free of this world. Let prayer become your beautiful lover. So cultivate your heart. Cultivate your mind to that depth that it can give you. Everything a warm body can. Become free of this world. Become free of this world. Let breath become your beautiful lover. Why just keep making love to God's child form when the friend himself is standing before you? So open armed, so open armed. Beautiful lover, beautiful lover, beautiful lover. Let prayer become your beautiful lover. So let the breath become prayer and your silence become creation as you rest in the stillness of this creation, in the non vibratory joy of this creation, without the static of vibration. It's a vibrationless reality. And so between every inhale and exhale, creation pauses. Everything stops. Stop the world we want to get off. One beautiful inhale of the spirit breath coming in, and one beautiful release of everything that we think we are and everything that we really are back with our brothers and sisters to that great source. Between every inhale and exhale, creation pauses. As you pause, creation pauses. As you have a moment of peace, the world has a moment of peace. And in that silence that you pause and creation pauses all together, and every soul in this 3D HD heavy delusion, in that silence, source remembers itself. So, my dears, I can't tell you how impactful these meditations are for me. And I do hope and pray that they are impactful for you. They make my day. The vibrations, the unity that we feel, the love that we share, just makes my day. I hope it's that way for you. And let's just close with this beautiful prayer invoked by an indigenous medicine woman. In closing, in remembrance of our true selves and our oneness with the divine, she says, great divine presence of my being, great divine presence of my being. I invoke the light of universal will. I invoke the light of universal will to fill my mind, to fill my heart and my body with the power of irresistible magnetism. Through this light of the greater will, supercharge my being with unlimited energy to manifest in accordance with the guidance of my true self. Look at all this information we gather, and it's just so right on, isn't it? Everything is so right on in our world. Really, truly, deeply, indubitably. Through this light of greater will, supercharge my being with unlimited energy to manifest in accordance with the guidance of my true self. Activate a deeper expression of equanimity, concentration, and surrender in my daily experiences. The spirit breath break. Match my frequency with the highest preferences of a life grounded in joy, integrity, service, and love. May this field of divine willpower catalyze a resonant shift in the mass consciousness, bringing forth a colossal outpouring of creativity and inspired generosity. May thy will be done. Let these vibes hang with you today, okay? Or shall we say that you hang with the vibes? Hang with this afterglow, this aftermath of what you gathered. What resonated with you this morning? What gift did your soul give you this morning? Treasure it today. Put it in the center of your heart and breathe in that heart, every heartbeat. Feel that resonance of one little thing that attracted you to your soul and your soul to you this morning, okay? Let's all practice that. So thank you. I went a few minutes over, but what else is new? Much love and light to all of us. Thank you, O Spirit, for the gifts of unraveling for us the octopus grip of this mortal, delusive 3D HD heavy delusion we're in, and releasing us and giving us this will that truly is free. And so be it. And that is that. We are so grateful and we are so much in love. Oh. All righty then. Thank you. I saw Willow Ma is online today. It's so fantastic that we come together when it's time to come together. Everybody's together. Sarah is here with us. Betsy, Willow, thank you so much. It's so nice to see you and to know you and to merge with the essence. Yeah, thank you so much. Right? This is getting to know people at who they really are. Right? Yeah. Mary, Alex, Cami, nice. Thanks for the little icons that you're putting up there, the happy little emojis. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you in an awesome day, would you say? Yeah. I'll see you there. Unless there's no separation, we're bonded together for forever. For forever. So thank you for being such a beautiful being here on earth where it's the trial area. It's the reform school, right? So yeah, thank you for being such a beautiful being in the reform school. Because we get to reform together. and then form up in the reality together and just merge, and that's the end. And the beginning of the end, okay? All right. I'm happy anyway. So have a happy day, my dears. Thank you so much. Much. Oh yeah. Well, we better put our God glasses on and keep them on all day, because then you can really see. You can really see others. I have a good quote, that someone said that we know. Just let me tell you this, and then we'll finish our little mantra. Um, so we can know our spiritual progress by the extent to which we are free from seeing the defects in others. If you want to know where you're at spiritually, it's how, to the extent to which we are free from seeing the defects in others. The wider we grow, like this morning we grew, the narrower becomes the eye which sees defects in the world. All right? So there we go. We see, we love, and we super care, right? Starting with ourselves, starting with each other, starting with the tribes, starting with the folks that resonate with you. And then we can deal with anybody, right? So we care, and then we just share it. It's just let it power through. God's powering through us today. All right. The light, you don't do anything. Just be a vessel. Yeah. All right. Much love and light, everybody. Little kisses to our world, to everybody, as we are brothers and we're sisters. Yes, we are. Love you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.